Okay, what's up, guys? So, I felt like during this time and everything that's going on, I felt like that I should overall tell you guys my experience on being a black YouTuber. And you would think that, oh, being a YouTuber is fun. It's easy. Anybody can be a YouTuber. It's true, it is. Anybody, honestly. White people, black people, Asian people, Hispanic people. I've seen so many races and people blow up on YouTube that I remember it was like at one point in time, the only famous videos on YouTube was Charlie Bit My Finger and any cat playing the piano. So overall, to see what YouTube has become today, it's fascinating. It's dope. It honestly is pretty dope. So yeah, shout out to all the YouTubers out there and things. But everybody besides racist YouTubers, and surprisingly, there are racist YouTubers that exist, and there are racist people that are on the YouTube platform. I've had to deal with them. I know there's other black YouTubers that have had to deal with them. I know one YouTuber that I watch a lot. I know he's talked about his fair share of racism. Well, at least he's like cracked jokes about it and stuff, and that is KSI. But with me, at least, I could tell you guys, like, right now, my whole experience past 5 years of YouTube, I actually have, like, video evidence of racist comments that I received in, like, a 1 year time of, like, this YouTuber and his fan base and things had it out for me and stuff. But to overall, like, tell you guys, like, the beginning of, like, me, YouTube, and all that stuff. So I actually created this channel in 2010. I really started taking it serious in like 2015. So 2015 came around, I started doing reaction videos. Reaction videos was fun, but at the time being, it was like a target, for pretty much if you were black doing reaction videos, you was a lazy thief, content stealer, whatever. Like that's what I was being called. Left and right. Oh, you're a lazy YouTuber. You steal content. You're a thief. Oh, just like black people always stealing. Like, I was getting comments like that on the regular, and it was crazy. Because it was something where I'm like, bro, I'm doing these videos to entertain people. Like, I don't know why you guys are tripping so hard over this. It wasn't like any of the people that I was making, like, making videos on. They wasn't even the ones that was coming out and saying something. It was just random people on the internet that was getting on me for doing reaction videos. So that's how I knew firsthand there are racist people that just go through YouTube looking for black YouTubers and stuff, calling them the N-word, calling them other racist derogatory names and stuff. Like, I can't, at least every year I receive some racist crazy comment. And it's crazy to me. Honestly, it is. I know I'll never forget. I think this is like one of the last few times I really argued with somebody racist, because I'm like, there's no point of arguing with somebody that's racist. If it's built up in their mind that they're racist, they're racist. There ain't no stopping that. But it was actually on Twitter, so it wasn't on YouTube. But I guess it did come from YouTube and stuff. But anyways, so I can't remember what started the whole thing, but the guy had called me an delusional monkey. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody knows you don't call a black person a monkey, regardless of how many black friends you got, regardless of whatever excuse you're going to try to throw at me. I'm telling you, a black person telling you that is not black, you cannot call a black person a monkey. I don't care what videos I uploaded. I don't care what I overall did. You cannot say stuff like that. My thing is that if I'm not approaching anybody on this platform racist, why are people approaching me being racist? And it's like, it ain't even something, this guy, he tried throwing every excuse at me and stuff. Every excuse. He even tried, like, and then he did say that. He was all like, oh, well, I have a black friend. I call him a monkey all the time. Okay, well, he's probably scared. He probably doesn't know how offensive that word is. I'm not your friend, so you can't overall, like, try to make me think like your friend. I don't know who your friend is. I don't know if you even have black friends. My thing is, like, obviously you don't if you going around just freely calling black people a monkey and stuff. And that's what I told him. I was like, because I seen, so on Twitter that, for those that are not, like, heavily on there and stuff, you can put, like, where you're from and stuff. So I seen he's from New York. So I'm like, okay, perfect. Go somewhere, like, Brooklyn, you know, or Harlem. Go to an area where there's like a lot of black people at, you know. You don't even gotta go there. You could just honestly go anywhere. Go up to them, record yourself saying it, record yourself calling a black person a monkey. And it was funny because he already knew what was going to happen before I even had said anything. He was like, why do you always think black people are going to be violent towards you if you call them a monkey? Try it. Prove me wrong, please. That's all that I want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing else. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that calling a black person a monkey, it's not offensive. But guaranteed, you definitely going to get some looks. If they don't attack you, they're going to be looking at you like you crazy, like you on drugs and stuff. So, anyways, but yeah, it's like the fact that people would argue with me on why they not, and I didn't have people argue with me about why they called me the N-word. Like, based off of some made-up story or some made-up lie about me, that gives them the reason to call me the N-word. And then they'll try saying, like, oh, I'm not racist, but to you, for the next 5 minutes as I'm writing out this comment and stuff, yeah, I guess I can be racist to you. It's okay. Based off of some video that you hadn't seen about me, it's okay for you to be racist. And I've dealt with stuff like that, and it's sad. It is sad the amount of racism that is on YouTube. And that's the thing where I had seen how Call of Duty was talking about how they're going to like take a stand and start banning people that are being racist and stuff. They're going to start taking it more serious. And with YouTube and along with Call of Duty, it is not the people, it's not their fault. The people behind Call of Duty and YouTube, it's not their fault. It's the people on the platform. It's their fault for displaying that. And the fact that the people are having to come out and then talk about like how we're going to be taking this stuff more serious and we're going to be taking actions towards this. The fact that it's led down to that, it is sad. It is sad that there's that many people out there. You can't just hold it in what you got to say. No, you have to be racist. And I'm like, bro, like all of the racism that I've faced, like I said, I think the video I titled it like "This Community is Racist Part 2." And it shows you guys like a year. Like, and the video is, how long is that video? That video is 7 minutes. Actually, no, it's, oh yeah, no, it is the second one. But oh, so actually I talk about that guy too that called me a delusional monkey. So yeah, just look up on my YouTube channel, This Community is Racist, and it overall talks about like that whole encounter and stuff. But I overall talk about how there's like one particular YouTuber, he was just going around like attacking any black person that was doing reaction videos and stuff. His community, his fans is doing the same exact thing. Like, it doesn't matter like what you're doing, who you are, what you got going on, like behind doors and stuff. And it's crazy because I know there were so many times I was left and right, I was defending black YouTubers. Left and right, I was defending black YouTubers that did reaction videos, all of that. And I was even saying, like, if you guys took the time, instead of leaving these hate comments and disliking every video that I upload, if you took the time to actually go out and find white YouTubers that's doing the same exact thing that I'm doing, you would see that it ain't just black people that's doing this. There's so many other people that's doing this. I've seen Hispanic people do reaction videos. I've seen Asian people do reaction videos. They even have it where, what movie or TV show? Well, I know Walking Dead, they have it where there's like these like mashup videos and stuff. So like they'll show like the first, like a crazy scene from the first season of Walking Dead and stuff, or from the second season. You know, they'll show people's like reactions to that. I've seen white people. I was in this group. There's this group I was in years ago, and it was called like the Reactors League or something like that on Facebook. There were a lot of white people in there, surprisingly, and there was like very few. I think I had to say I was like one of the very few black people that was in that group. So there are white people that exist that do reaction videos. You can look up them mashup videos. You're going to be seeing some white people up there doing reaction videos too. I guess probably the only reason why black people be doing a lot of reaction videos is because black people be having funny reactions. I ain't going to lie on that. Black people be reacting to some stuff. It is funny. It is. I love when black people be reacting to stuff. It is hilarious. It ain't no disrespect to like anybody else that do reaction videos. You know, their videos is good too. And that's the thing. I'm like, I've seen there's YouTubers. I think this one guy, I think he looks like he could be Asian. but I don't want to make no like assumptions and stuff. But he overall, okay, so he overall, he's not black, but I've watched his videos. His videos is entertaining too. He was doing like try not to laugh challenges and stuff. And I'm like, yo, those are funny. There's like, man, I remember at the start of me doing reaction videos and how many times I had to come out and like defend black people and say, like, do you guys not see this white YouTuber that I'm telling y'all about? He's doing the same exact thing. So it's not black people. Oh no, you guys are still lazy. It doesn't matter what you throw at us. No, you're still a lazy black YouTuber and things. I'm like, all right, well, honestly, there ain't no getting through to you guys. So I think the only people I honestly can get through and stuff are my own fans. So I'm like, and that's the thing where I'm like, okay, if you're a fan of me, you're not going to be racist. You're going to be wanting more of these videos. You like the videos I upload. Y'all love the videos I upload. So that's, I'm like, I have to say that's probably the number one reason why I just don't take, I mean, I got thick skin, so I just, at the same time, I just do not take racism serious. YouTube, outside of YouTube, and I've experienced both kinds of racism on the internet, outside of the internet. Never took it serious once. Always laughed about it. And it's just, and it's, you know, I'm thankful. I thank God for having like that ability and stuff. Like I'm thinking, like I thank God that I was like, that's at least one of the things I was born with. To be able to just look racism in the face and be like, all right, cool. Start the next day, you know? Like, I overall don't care, but, you know, for the black YouTubers out there, there's probably black YouTubers that's has something good going on, and overall just came across the wrong crowd, and then they just started giving them the same, and then that's one thing, well, I'm like, you know, before I end this video, that's one thing that I have to say, is that the stuff that you will see outside of the internet, regarding black people, like the mistreatment towards black people and stuff, that's the same thing on the internet. Excuse me, you can ask any black YouTuber on here, like, have you had a racist comment or a racist encounterment on YouTube? I've had so many racist encounterments on YouTube. If you guys check like my second most viewed video, it's this black YouTuber and stuff. He was being like, he's being racist to his own people, calling me racist, derogatory names. He even made videos talking about how he don't like black women and stuff, and he's black himself. He look like blacker than me and things. I'm like, bro, I don't understand that type of behavior, but you racism on YouTube, it exists. If you don't think that it doesn't exist, it exists. It does. And it's been existing probably ever since YouTube started. Probably ever since black YouTubers started blowing up on the platform. It's like, y'all gotta remember, it was nothing but like cute little white kids and cats that was blowing up on YouTube. And now all of a sudden, these black guys, these black women, they come up on here. Black women are coming up on here with their beautiful makeup tutorial videos. And then black men coming up on here, you know, being themselves, entertaining the crowd and stuff. That's one like YouTuber that I have to say I take a lot of inspiration from. Because he's one of the most successful black YouTubers that I've ever seen on this platform. And that's KSI. KSI is definitely one of the most inspirational black YouTubers that I've ever seen. And that's something where I'm like, when I see... Me and him, we upload two different types of videos, but still his worth ethic and what he's provided to the platform of YouTube to just give y'all that inspiration. Like, if you are black, you can make it on YouTube. I mean, if you're anybody, honestly, though, you can make it on YouTube, but it just makes the situation better when me, being black myself, thinking, am I going to be able to make it on YouTube? Like, I know I got 15,000 subscribers, but am I going to be able to make it to 100,000 subscribers? Am I going to be able to make it to 1 million subscribers? Am I going to be able to make it to 10 million, 100 million? All these, like, different numbers and stuff. And I'm going to be able to accomplish all of that. You know, there's promises that I made to friends. Like, there's one particular friend, I made promises to her where I'm like, I want to help her in her family business. Am I going to be able to do that being a black YouTuber? And that's the thing where I'm like, I know I am, because I'm like, you know, being up 3 a.m. every single night recording videos and stuff. It's going to happen eventually. I know it is. But it's sad that I got to like ask myself that question. It's sad that I got to have doubts. It's sad that me being black on the platform, like, it hasn't taken a toll on me, but it did get to my mind. And it's sad that it has to be like that. It's sad where it's like you would think that a black person would be able to come here and escape from all of that stuff. And they just going right. They're going into even a much more bigger trap. And it's crazy. Like, you know, I've like I said, I've experienced so many racist encounterments and moments like outside of the internet. I come to YouTube, call YouTube my second home. People hear that and they're all like, oh, let's call him the N-word. Let's call him a coon. Let's call him a porch monkey. Let's call him all of these other racist derogatory names. I'm like, man, it's crazy to see that. And if honestly, me saying this, if it's made anybody sad, and that's the thing where I'm like, when there's friends of mine that's not black, and they're saying like, how sad they are because of all of this stuff, and I'm like, look, I understand like you're sad and stuff, but just know like, and I'm like not even trying to like say it in a bad way, but I'm like, just know like you're never gonna have to experience that. It's something where it's like you just see it happen. I guess they're more so sad. It's like they see it happen, and then there's nothing that they can really do because this person has it built up in their head like, oh, I'm a racist, and I don't care whether it's a black person or one of my own people telling me not to be racist. I'm still going to be racist and things. It's until they've experienced something. So so like all of my friends and people that have made videos, for and like shouts out to all that stuff and reactions. You watch my videos, you watch this video, and then you're sad. There's no reason for you to feel sad. The only person I want to see feeling sad is a racist YouTuber. A racist YouTuber that's came to me and started acting crazy for no reason. And then that's the thing. I watched that movie, Just Mercy. And that movie, it almost brought me to tears. I'm telling you, there's like very few movies, TV shows, and all of that where it's almost brought me to tears. But to see something like that, to watch that movie, and to just know, like, that could have been me. I could have been in this situation. And to see that, and I'm like, man, it's so sad how black people just get mistreated, and it doesn't matter where they go, they're still going to get mistreated. It's crazy. Like, that job that I was working at downtown before I got laid off, racist, like, stuff happening to me left and right. People, I'm like, crazy thing is, and that's something where I'm like, I never really came out and talked about it because I was currently working at it, where it's like I was at the time was working at that job, so I couldn't even like, really say much about what was going on because I was like, I didn't want to lose it, like talking too much about the job on this on my platforms and stuff. But I'm telling you, there'd be days where I would go or white customer would come up. I'm like, hey, how's your day going? Nothing. Or I'm having a couple of pieces of bacon and a couple of pieces of sausage. I'm like, all right. So let me see if I can remember no, I can't even remember well, I know 2 pieces of bacon because it was like the bacon cost like $1.10, so it'll be like $2.20, and then $1.87 for the sausage. I can't do math like off of the top of my head, but it'll probably be like maybe $4 or $5 and stuff. So I'm like, all right, so it'll be such and such, and they'll hand me their card, and I'll just be all like, all right, would you like a receipt? And then they're like, nope. I'm like, okay, have a nice day. Walks off. And I'm like, I don't even know what I overall did to you. Like, bro, this is just my second day. Like, I know I didn't meet you before working here and stuff. But, yeah, I'm like, dang, it was even at my own job. Like, people was just acting racist there. But I did hear there was, like, not within my job, but, like, the other, like, company that was there and stuff. There was like I ain't gonna name off that company because I don't want no bad blood with them, and I don't want, them to, experience no backlash or no hate and stuff, but because it ain't even their fault, like who built that company and things. It's the people that they hired is their fault and stuff. So, but yeah, racist encounters there, racist encounters like outside of work and stuff, racist encounters on YouTube, racist encounters from when I was a kid, from when I was like 7, 8 years old, dealing with racism then. Luckily, I was studying like Martin Luther King and all that stuff and racism back then, so I knew about all of that stuff. And I have to say, it'd probably be one like thing to do for your kids is to teach them all about that stuff and teach them like as they're getting older, you just gotta let that stuff bounce right off of you. Do not let any racist comments, like of course, like speak up, say what you need to say, but do not let any racist comment get to you. There was far more worse things happening to black people back in the day, in the 50s and 60s, having dogs turned on them, water hoses turned on them. And these things could have been used to actually save people. No, they were being used to attack black people. Slavery, like, man, I'm telling you, there's so many things that just gone wrong with black people and stuff. I was like, bruh, it's crazy, man. Honestly, it is, but it happens, so... Anyways, but yeah, I ain't took up your guys' time, almost 20 minutes and things, but yeah. To all my supporters and friends and everybody that's just been supportive of me in the past like few years, because there's a lot. There are some people that, well, I can't necessarily say a lot. Like, I still feel like people doubt me and things, but for those that are still here supporting me and stuff, I do appreciate it. I do. And it's like dealing with everything that I've dealt with in the past few years. It's like a relief where it's like stuff like, ended up being better, So, anyways, I appreciate all my new subscribers, all my new friends, everybody, and all that. Old friends still there, everybody. I appreciate all of you guys. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.